Weekly Recap. Coming up, federal government to partner with Google to boost internet connectivity in Nigeria. 2 sentenced to death for murdering a Catholic priest. Boko Haram's factional leader Abubakar Shekau re-emerged. 800 American soldiers storm Ghana. Uganda blocks website streaming pornographic content to its citizens. Details of all the stories and more coming up. The federal government will work with Google and other technology companies in the country to ensure that Nigerians have improved access to the internet. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo said this in Lagos during the week at Google for Nigeria. According to him, this will enable Nigerians benefit fully from the great power the internet offers them as creators and co-creators. The federal government has repeatedly stressed the importance of technology to the development and growth of the country. The vice president will praise Google for its activities in the country and globally expect that the use of technology will play a key role in bettering the fortunes of Nigerians and Africans. A Makurdi High Court has sentenced the 2 surviving kidnappers and murderers of Father John Adeyi to death by hanging. Father Adeyi, the Vicar General of Catholic Diocese of Otupo and Parish Priest of Catholic Church Okpago, was in 2016 kidnapped by unknown gunmen. He was later found dead. In a verdict on Wednesday, the court found the 2 surviving suspects guilty and handed them death by hanging. Boko Haram's factional leader Abubakar Shekau has re-emerged in a new video after a long absence that fueled speculations about his health and ability to lead the Islamist militants. In a 36-minute message released through the media through Ahmed Salkida, Shekau looked unwell but made no references to his health condition. He, however, said that his group was losing the war because most of them had derailed from Islamic teachings. Approximately 800 military personnel from American and other countries are currently in Ghana for a training program, outgoing United States Ambassador Robert Jackson has confirmed. The diplomat says the defense training is under the controversial military agreement signed recently between the 2 countries. Robert Jackson disclosed this in an interaction with the media in Accra on a wide range of issues. Ghana's parliament last month approved the Ghana-US Military Cooperation Agreement, which seeks to give US forces access to some critical national installations for their exclusive use. Parliament approved without the minority in parliament who opposed the deal. Although many Ghanaians have expressed resentment over the clauses of the agreement, the Defense Minister Dominic Ntiwu has explained that the agreement is in the best interest of Ghana. Uganda's communications regulator has directed internet service providers to block 27 websites from streaming pornographic content to Uganda. According to a directive dated July 6, it lists 10 international adult content websites and 17 local websites, most of which advertise escort services. The directive was buried under the furor surrounding an earlier decision by the regulator to block 58 social media and communications apps and services unless users pay a controversial social media tax. This latest development to block pornography is in line with previous state actions targeting controlling how Ugandans use or consume internet content. Pakistan has been hit by violence on the day of its general elections, with at least 31 dead in the worst attack. A man blew himself up outside a polling station in Qatar in an attack claimed by the Islamic State group. Preliminary unofficial results suggest ex-cricket star Imran Khan PTI party is in the lead as voters are counted. However, the rival party of disgraced former PM Nawaz Sharif (PMLN) has rejected the result amid allegations of vote rigging. The campaign has been overshadowed by concerns of fraud and violence, and the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan says there have been blatant attempts to manipulate the polls. And finally, Somalia announces first persecution for female genital mutilation. Somalia's Attorney General Ahmed Ali Daher has announced on Wednesday the country's first ever persecution against female genital mutilation (FGM) following the death of a 10-year-old girl. An advisor to the government said. Ifrah Ahmed, who advises Somalia on gender issues, said the Attorney General was sending a team of investigators to find out more about the death of the girl, Dikwa, who suffered several bleeding after her mother took her to a traditional quarter. The announcement was made at a conference on FGM attended by officials, religious leaders, and journalists, which was co-hosted in Mogadishu by the Global Media Campaign to End FGM and the Ifrah Foundation. Well, that's all we have for you by way of TBC News as read by Kelvin Funkeye.